It's astonishing that more and more compelling evidences, pointing out that Whitney Houston was sacrificed by the Illuminati, are still surfacing, and so fast that it seems almost unbelievable. And all of these evidences invariably connect to each other, with flawless and frightening synchronicity. Less than 24 hours after I'd uploaded my last video, someone drawn my attention to another absolutely creepy detail concerning her funeral. And at this time, it looks like it's the smoking gun evidence of a huge Illuminati ritual on Whitney's death. This new evidence was spotted outside the Wigham Funeral Home in Newark, as the body of Whitney Houston, celebrities and attendees arrived for the ceremony. And I dare you explain this.
Well, acknowledge that you heard me, please. Standing by, Duffy.
So, why there is one Egyptian sarcophagus on each side of the entrance of the funeral home? Notice how they are placed forming two Freemasonry-like columns, in front of the restricted entrance of the church, where only celebrities and the relatives of Whitney Houston had access. If she was raised into the Baptist church, how come there are two Egyptian coffins in her funeral? The answer can be only one. The Illuminati are blatantly flagging that they sacrificed Whitney Houston. By this daylight shot, we can better see the replicas of the Egyptian coffins, though it's not possible to identify their faces. They could be pharaohs or deities, but the question that sends chills down the spine is why they have actual human body sizes. As far as the casket of Whitney Houston was sealed and locked, it gives room for some very creepy speculations. Another question that should be made here is, who requested those Egyptian caskets to be placed in the entrance of the funeral home? Perhaps the same ones who requested that her body was kept in the Beverly Hilton Hotel for 11 hours after her death. Anyway, maybe now you are gonna understand why in the other videos, I made the connection with the discovery of the 3,000-year-old tomb of Nemsbaztet, in the Valley of the Kings in Karnak. The 22nd dynasty singer, who was the daughter of a high priest of the alien god worshipped by the Illuminati, Amun-Ra, and also a protege of the Egyptian goddess Bastet. The mainstream media made a lot of noise about this discovery, and I couldn't figure out the reason until the day of Whitney Houston's death. The Egyptian singer is told to be a diva, quote-unquote, the Beyoncé or Lady Gaga of her time, and a temple singer as well as Whitney Houston, before the stardom and fame. And again, there is a series of invariable synchronized Kabbalistic numbers connecting the discovery of her tomb with the sacrifice of Whitney Houston. Her sarcophagus was revealed by archaeologists and mainstream media in January 15th, which by numerology equals 6. And don't forget that in February 6th was the Diamond Jubilee of the Illuminati Queen Elizabeth. The Egyptian singer lived during the 22nd dynasty, and the Queen's Jubilee took place exactly 22 days after the tomb of Nemsbaztet was revealed. Don't forget Madonna's ritual at the Super Bowl between these two events. Also 22 is the number of archbishops appointed by the Illuminati Pope in the same day of Whitney Houston's funeral, including Timothy Dolan from New York. Don't forget Nicki Minaj's ritual at the Grammy. But the creepiest detail here is that Whitney Houston's funeral took place in the end of exact 33 days from Nemsbaztet's discovery. 33 is also the number of degrees of the Freemasons' Scottish Rite. Once more I ask, how so much Kabbalistic numbers and synchronized events could be just a coincidence?